By the way, great to see you, Frank. Awesome. Always a pleasure to have you here. We've covered a menagerie of different trailers today. This one is going to probably be, I'll be honest with you, this is something I'm not really interested in too much. I don't like, well, it's not that I don't like them. I don't really get into them very much, these types of games. But, yeah, great to have you. But a lot of people do like these games, so let's check it out. We're watching the trailer for MLB The Show 25 gameplay trailer, PS5 games, coming at us from PlayStation. With the Google Chrome extension, we can see the stats. So it's got 74,000 views, 2.4 thousand likes, and 576 dislikes. Good view, good like to dislike ratio there. By the way, if you're hearing noises, it's because my wife, she's alone with the kids right now while I'm doing this live stream. Frank, I'm telling you, man. Right from my blog. I don't mean to annoy you with it. I just mention it because you seem like you'd be really good at that for whatever, I know, by the way, Frank and we actually know each other in real life. Frank is an eloquent man. I think he would be good at writing for my blog. I'm going to stop mentioning it now, buddy. Okay, but let's check it out. So here we go. So the game has evolved. Forge a new journey. New ways to compete and control your game in 2025. Okay, Road to the Show, the amateur years, Road to the Show, Path to 99 progression, franchise, front office experience, Diamond Dynasty, Diamond Quest, Diamond Dynasty Weekend Classic, introducing Showtech. Yeah, early access begins March 14th, 2025. Available March 18th. Internet connection is required. I hate games that do not have the ability to be single player. Internet connection required, really? All right. I mean, they've basically, all of the sports games, they re-release the same thing every year. I don't know specifically about any of these features being in any games from before, but they re-release the same game every year with a few little changes, and now they're saying, well, you need an internet connection to even be able to play solo. Come on. You are very much so welcome, by the way, Frank. All right, let's check it out, guys. So we've got a... excuse me. What is going on? Oh, I'm sorry. I agree. Internet, sports, exactly. Sports don't change that much. But you'd think that they would have different features, like ways to customize your characters, or... I don't know. I really liked it when the football game started letting you basically design a character and then run through an actual football player's career type of thing. Yeah. But anyway, okay, so let's check it out, though. So we've got a 2-minute and 11-second trailer. I hope that you're ready. Here we go. All right. Boom, baby. There you go. San Diego studio.
Even a game as timeless as baseball must evolve.
Okay. Let me know, by the way, in the chat or in the comments if this has significant changes from other years.
Of high school to the thrill of college baseball.
Oh, okay, so you can at least play it like in high school and then have a career up. That's cool.
To the promise of the minors. Only you can control your journey's evolution.
Well, that swing changes things.
De La Cruz. All right. But I also want to point out something that Frank actually said here in the chat. Exactly what he's saying. Sports don't change that much, all right? And, to be brutally honest here, they are quite repetitive by nature. It's not a bad thing. But, like I throw the ball, you hit the ball, you run, or you don't hit the ball, you're out, and then we just do that until the game is over. Notice... Yeah, exactly. No, and that's the career progression thing is cool, okay? But I'm just saying, notice that this trailer is basically this guy talking and then a ball getting thrown and hit, and a ball getting thrown and hit, and a ball getting thrown and hit. I'm not making fun of the game. I actually, to tell you the truth, I had MLB The Show. I bought one, and it was fun. Like it's fun. It's fun, and it would be more fun multiplayer as well because you can play against your friends. I'm just saying that. Do we need one every year? That's all I'm saying. Maybe every 2 years, every 3 years, maybe even every 5 years would be okay. But I just, the idea of every year and they don't change that much. Let me know how much these have changed over time, by the way. And if this is doing something completely different from 2024 MLB The Show. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, okay, we got about a minute and 20 seconds left. Here we go. I stopped playing baseball with AAA 99. Wow. Okay, there you go.
Some journeys will take you to the top.
That's a big
All right.
hit.
Some journeys are strategic.
That's pretty cool, being able to throw the thing like that.
Some are more difficult than others.
Yeah, that's what it's about, Frank, is
Detail
money. That's
along
it.
The road matters.
Now he turns and heads for second.
All right. The QTE events is cool. But that's something that they had before, though, I'm pretty sure.
And he brought it back.
So, really,
It's a whole new ballgame. How will your journey evolve?
all right. I mean, yeah, you see, like, it's just over and over and over again throughout the trailer, getting hit, ball, and that's okay because that's what the game is, right? But it's like, do you need an update of that every year? Yeah, no, definitely about the money. Well, the problem is that EA owns the rights to, so like, you can't. So like for football, Madden. Okay, Madden owns the rights to even be able to have a football simulation thing. So you wouldn't even if you wanted to, and you had all the money in the world, like a big billionaire like Elon Musk or some other billionaire, wouldn't be able to say, well, I'm going to make a game where we have a football game. It's gonna be a football game. You can't do it. Like simulations like that do not work. There's a whole thing about it. I can't get into it here because of time. Yeah. And yeah, well, it's not just that maybe small updates, it's that it is always small updates. You want to know something really interesting? Go check out bowling. Okay, bowling. No one owns the rights to be able to make a bowling game, is my understanding. But if you look up variations between different bowling games, there's some really good ones, and it's not even like bowling down a bowling lane. It'll be like, think like bowling mini golf. Like mini golf with bowling, where you have to go through different. I've played one game where it's like there's loops even and everything, and every level is a series of pins, and you have to try to get the pins, and you can like roll your bowling, but you're like rolling your bowling ball with your mouse, and you have boosts and just a bunch of different cool stuff, and it's all like just interesting variations of stuff. Like imagine if there wasn't like a copyright on being able to simulate football or whatever it is. I'm not sure if it's copyright or whatever it is, okay? But they're not able to simulate something like this, and then Marvel or Disney said, hey, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make a football game too, and all of the players are gonna be superheroes. You know, we could get some very creative, inventive, cool stuff if they were able to do it, but they're not able to do it because of some legal issue with some kind of rights to something. I don't know how that works. Go check out Angry Joe from the Angry Joe Show. He really breaks this down every year. He goes over the football games, and every year he gets more and more angry with how crappy the football games are. That they make, the Madden games, and he talks about this though, where they're not able to do it because of this EA owning something. So, but anyway, okay, let's check out the comment section. High school to pros is something we haven't gotten in sports games in a long time. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, here we go. Still not worth buying as it's a gimmick to sell the game. Graphics trash, gameplay trash, but you can go to high school. So this is the thing. We got that in 2K. This is the point. Is so, like you were saying, the career progression from high school to pros is a cool idea. But a lot of these things we haven't gotten in past games for the past, 10 years. But 11 years ago, they had that feature. That's what happened in Madden, too, is 15 years ago, we had features in Madden that we don't have today, and then they go, well, we have this new feature, and it's like, that's not new. We had that 10 years ago, and you're just bringing it, you got rid of it and then brought it back. Yeah, even a game as timeless as baseball must evolve, proceeds to showcase graphics and animation from 10 years ago. YouTube commenter proceeds to say something looks the same when it obviously isn't, to get likes from other idiots. That's funny. Yeah. I wish they cared as much about franchise as they do their gimmick and transactional modes. Some really simple improvements needed in franchise. Fingers crossed they've at least addressed a few more from last year. That's funny. I love comment section. Yeah, check out the comments. That's the best part. So they made the show 25 current gen exclusive, but did not do anything with the game to justify being current gen exclusive. This is the 24 game repackaged. What a disappointment. Okay, so the high school college gimmick isn't enough to convince me to buy the same game I already paid for. Yeah. Last year, it was the option to create a female player. This year, it's high school, college. There you go, guys. I mean, yeah, that's basically the whole thing. If you've got money burning a hole in your pocket, go check it out. But it looks like people are saying, no, basically, this is, in fact, the same game repackaged again with a few gimmicks. Yeah, like I said, a change in the progression system, the ability to... They should be making games... I mean, why is it so normal and dull? Like this year, we make a MLB the show. Okay, next year we make Major League Baseball Superstars, and the Major League Baseball Superstars is Marvel characters versus DC characters on a baseball field. Hulk comes up to bat. Magneto's shooting a metal ball. Hulk tries to hit it into the stratosphere. Thor flies up into the atmosphere and grabs the ball out of the air. Foul ball, or whatever. I don't know. We could do some really cool stuff. It's a video game. Do the cool stuff, man. But instead, every year we just get the same thing. But yeah, so that's all I've got for this one, guys. We got 2 more trailers. Let's move on to the next one. Check this one out when it comes out. When is it coming out? Early access March 14th, and the game will be available for everybody March 18th. But let's move on to the next one. Here we go. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after-action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.